feels so abstract. Yeah, it's complicated. What you say, the way you act, well, it makes me so confused. I don't know what to do anymore. Can't you just make up your mind? My heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now. Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there's a vibe when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines. Even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. No, baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. How it hurts to see you smile, like a dagger in me. She just seems so juvenile. I just want it to be me. I wanna set your world on fire. Oh, just so sure I'll stick around. Oh, my heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now. Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there's a vibe when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines. Even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. Oh, even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. No, baby, I don't wanna be. No, baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's be free with me. Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts.
Hey everybody, Brandy here doing our last update and giveaway for the midday of our Card Maker Success Summit. We are in day 4, and boy, has it been a roller coaster. I'm so excited that you guys are here. Let me just check in with my assistant, Lisa, if she can just give me a thumbs up that she can hear me. That would be awesome. All right, she says video's okay and audio is okay. Let me just see all my peeps in the comments. Hey, woot woot. All right, you guys. I got a couple of announcements to make. First of all, I want to apologize to my VIP members. We had a little snafu yesterday with the Zoom link and the room and all of that. And to make it up to you guys, if you were in the crop last night, great. If you weren't, no worries. We are going to be doing a redo on that. So I'm going to be scheduling that sometime in the next month or two. Just enough time for us to start missing each other and having time to create those cards that we learned this week during the Card Maker Success Summit. So never fear. I'm here to take care of you, and I want to make sure we make it up to you. So if you weren't able to come to the crop last night because of the technical issues we had, we're going to fix it, and we're going to make it even bigger and better next time. All right, the other thing I need to talk to you about is some of the website issues that we've been experiencing since yesterday and today. So I understand that some of you guys have been having trouble getting into presentation pages. Yesterday, April's was my bad. I had the wrong link in the redirect, so that's all on me. But I have decided to keep April's video up until tomorrow, so you get a full extra 24 hours to check out April Colbreth's video, which was all about paper marbling. So it's a lot of fun. Go check that out. The other thing is that I discovered this morning that something was going on server level with the website. So I had to reach out to our tech support folks over at SiteGround, and I said, "What's going on?" We're having lots of errors. And I discovered something that I did not know. So last summit, I was really concerned about the amount of influx of traffic that we were going to have for the summit. So I talked to SiteGround. I said, I'm expecting a lot of people coming on, and I want to make sure that my plan will allow for that bandwidth, all the traffic that's coming in. And we took a look at the stats. We took a look at the activity while the summit was going on. And they said, "You're good, you're fine, you're within your threshold, you shouldn't have any problems." And we didn't. As far as traffic goes last summit. So today we've been experiencing those weird looking pages, errors on pages. And so they took a look at it, and I thought, well, maybe it was traffic, maybe I had more traffic than I was expecting. And it turns out, no, apparently I've maxed out on the database storage. So I have too much content, I guess, on my website. So that being said, I said, what do I do? What do I do? I need to get this fixed ASAP. And they said, well, you can upgrade. And I said, okay, fine, let's do it. And they said, well, that will take a couple of days. And then all of your name servers, which means all those links that you use to get to different pages, will probably not work. So like, we can't do that. And so they were so gracious to allow a lift on the limitation. So as I speak right now, fingers crossed, knock on wood, the error issue should go away. They're giving me until March 1st to figure out a solution to the plan or whatever. So we should be good for the rest of the summit. So we've got today's presentations, which will stay on the website, viewable until tomorrow for 24 hours. So hopefully that fixes everything. Fingers crossed. Let me just show Ronnie's comment. Yes, fingers crossed. I definitely need a lot of fingers crossed. My blood pressure last night, it was a lot. It was very high, and I was trying to deal with multiple things at one time. And so I appreciate all of you all for sticking with me and having your kind words. I know I've gotten lots of emails over the last couple days telling me what a fun event this has been for them. And I appreciate it. I really do. I do put my heart and soul into this event, and I really want it to go off as smoothly as possible. And I don't say that lightly. I check, I triple check, and um, sometimes things just fall through. We just got to go with it. All right, so let me just double check to see what the time is. All right, so we got about 10 minutes, and I have a lot of giveaways we need to give away. So just give me a second. Let me pull over here and get the stash out. Let's see here. We got lots of stuff going on here. Okay. All right, so here's the first group of giveaways. And I forgot to turn my overhead camera on, so again, we're gonna wing it. All right, so this first bundle is from Honeybee Stamps, and they have sent some really cool tools. So we've got their precision glue, yep, and then this is really cool. We've got a Be Creative tool caddy. This is something to put all of those blending brushes you have. I think I need a couple of those. And then we've got an awesome little uh, picker tool. She calls it a die release tool. So it's got a tipped end on the top there, and it's got a little bit of a spatula on that. So that's really cool. And then we've got, oh, these are cute. This is a limited edition bee enamel pins. Look at that. So cute. All right, so let's do that giveaway. Okay, so the winner of the Honeybee Stamps tool bundle is going to go to Karen, and Karen's last name starts with a S and ends with an S. All right, move that out of the way. All right, so the next one is going to be our Prickly Pear, and it is a stamp set that's kind of close to my heart. And I don't know if you can tell, but we've got some blue bonnets right there. And as some of you may know, I'm actually from Texas, lived in Texas almost my entire life until 2010, when I met my wife, Sherry, on the internet and decided to move to Kentucky. Of course, I didn't marry her before I actually met her, but you get it. So I moved to Kentucky and then married her. All right. And we're actually going to be celebrating our 10-year legal wedding anniversary next year. So, oh, so fun. All right. So we've got that. And then we've got the die cut that will cut out that edge. And this is from Prickly Pear Stamps. They are located in Kentucky as well. Sharon Ware, good friend of mine. We got to meet in Lexington a couple of months back and kind of talk shop. It was a lot of fun. All right, let's go ahead and draw for the winner. Okay, this winner is going to be Gina, Jeana. Last name starts with an R and ends with an H. All right. We are going to go again with this not too shabby, stamp set. And I think I've told this story a couple times, but that stamp right there is actually a sign language sign, American Sign Language sign. I'm not sure. I have to find out whether they did that on purpose as far as it being a sign language or it just was a cool handshake. But everyone practice. This is the sign for friend, and this is the sign for best friends. So, all right. I'm a sign language interpreter. That's my other business that I have, and I interpret for the deaf. All right, so let's give that one away. All right, so the winner of the Not Too Shabby stamp set is Paula, and Paula's last name starts with a K, ends with a Y. Let me just check on my time. All right, looks like we've got time for one more, and then we're gonna bring on Colorado Craft, but I don't see Daniel backstage. I'm hoping. Oh wait, I'm sorry. We got 5 minutes left. I looked at the clock wrong. All right, we still got time for more giveaways. All right, so we are going to be doing. Let's see here. This is the Dare to Be Artsy, and it's the Be Frappy. Can you see Be Frappy stamp set? Super cute, and then it has the coordinating dies. All right, so that's giveaway number 4, Lisa, in case it's on that spreadsheet. All right, so we're going to go ahead and draw for winner. All right, so the winner of this one is Pat Johnson, P-A-T-J, and then ends with an N. All right. All right, so let's see here. All right, Lisa, if you can do me a favor and see if you can reach out to Daniel West in the Facebook group just to make sure he's got the link to get into StreamYard. I gave it to him, but I just want to make sure that he has it. I know it's not quite time, but I get a little nervous if I don't see them in the Facebook group. And you can also give it to Ardith. She may have a direct line to him as well, and I know she's in the Facebook group, so she may be paying attention here. And I think you may have access to her in Slack. So either way, let's see if we can make sure that Daniel has the correct link to get into StreamYard. All right, you guys, let's see here. We've got one bundle here. This is the Tombow bundle. And oh, there he is. I see him. Awesome. Okay, so the Tombow bundle here, we've got the Mono Stick glue, and then we have the ABT Pro alcohol markers in the blue tones. I was sharing with everybody a card that I created with those markers, but not here convenient. All right, and then we also have some tape runner glue right here. So, all right, so I want to say that this winner is a very, 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 very special winner because we have given out, y'all. This is the 100th giveaway we've given out since the summit happened. So the person who has won this one is Shirl. I think it's Shirley, maybe left off the EY at the end, but it's S-H-I-R-L, or maybe that's how you spell your name. Last name starts with an L and ends with an M as in Mary. So Tombow's giveaway was the 100th giveaway we have done since we've started the summit. That, my friend, is amazing. All right, so let me just kind of put all this stuff out of the way. And then let me look at my time. All right. I'm going to give a couple more giveaways, and then I'm going to bring on my friend Daniel West. He's one of my besties. Okay. All right, you guys. So here we go. We're going to give away 3 of these My Colors heavyweight cardstock sampler packs. This is the cardstock that I sell in my shop. And when you purchase any cardstock from me, you will get one of these samplers. I create these on my Cricut machine. I cut out all these little samples or whatnot. So you'll be getting that with your purchase. Now, if you're a VIP member, there's a 20% off promo code that expires on the 26th. So Lisa, if you wouldn't mind putting in the chat box the store website, which is shop.stampmesomелove.com. All right, so we got 3 winners for this heavyweight, and then we're going to bring on Daniel. All right. Hold on. Okay. We have to scroll different pages now that we have reached 100. So just give me 1 second. I can find the winner. Okay. All right. So this winner, the first winner is going to Leslie, and that's Leslie. Last name starts with a G and ends with an N. And then the next winner is Kimberly. Last name starts with an S and ends with an E. And let's do one more. All right, this last one is going to April, and last name starts with a P and ends with an E. All right, you guys, so those are the giveaways for our midday updates. We will be giving away another stamp bundle pack from Colorado Craft when Daniel finishes his presentation. But before we bring on Daniel, I've got a little commercial I want to share with you guys.
Hi, this is Daniel West for Colorado Craft Company. Welcome to the Cardmaker Success Summit. We're known for the Anita Jerem line of stamps, as well as the large, big and bold line of stamps, Savvy Sentiments, Lovely Legs, and Whimsy World. You can find all of our products and lots of inspiration over at coloradocraftcompany.com. You'll also find lots of inspiration on our Instagram grid at instagram.com/Colorado Craft Company.
All right, let's bring my friend Daniel to the screen. Woo woo!
How y'all doing?
We are doing fabulous. So Daniel, I want to tell you, I do have a special promo code from Colorado Craft, but I just saw it in my inbox like 10 minutes ago. So while you're busy crafting, I'm going to get it all together and put it on the screen. All right?
Okay. I
Sounds-
did put one in the chat for you in case you
Oh, okay.
find it.
All right. All right, awesome. Okay, well, without further ado, Daniel, let's do it.
Well, hello, everyone. I'm so happy that you're here with us today. I am here in my official capacity as a spokesperson for Colorado Craft Company. I'm so excited to be able to share with you some of their wonderful designs. In fact, I've got one of them already stamped out, ready to color, and we'll make a quick card with it. But I'm super proud to work with Colorado Craft Company because they were only a few years old, I believe about 3 years old, almost 4. And this company has just shot through the glass ceiling, if there was one. There's just so many beautiful designs for that are available to designers and crafters, stampers, and they're mold breakers. I mean, they are beautiful designs. One of our illustrators is Anita Jerem. She's a world-renowned child storybook illustrator, and if you are not familiar with her designs, you can find more of her designs with this little children's book called Oh How Much I Love You. It's just beautiful little story. And she does a lot of watercolor, and so I came up with a way to color with Copic markers to kind of mimic her watercolor style, and I call it storybook style coloring. You've probably seen it if you've hung out here at the summit from last year, and my first session this year I did storybook style Copic coloring, and I'm going to repeat that style today with the card we're going to make. That's super fun. But also there are wonderful designs from Colorado Craft Company called the Big and Bold. They're these huge stamps. They're usually 6x6, and they go off the sides of an A2 size card usually. They just fill the whole thing up, or you can fill a whole side of it up. Or if you want to make a bigger card, you can do that with them. And many of them come with dies. They're just so fun and big, wonderful for colorers. There's a Lovely Legs line where anybody from around the world could create a design with these cards without a face. They all have just the body or the legs, and they're a lot of fun. You can find some of their seasonal girls, which are really fun to color as well. They don't have faces. They don't even have a head. You just gotta know how to work with them. And there's lots of inspiration for those as well on coloradocraftcompany.com and on the Instagram page. They're great at instagram.com/coloradocraftcompany. Also, there is a Whimsy World line and a brand new line of stamps from Chris Lauren. She is a fantastic illustrator. I worked with some of her stamps last night on a live show. She has big open spaces in her illustrations, really fun for coloring as well. So it's right up my alley. I'm so happy to be able to work with Colorado Craft Company. And not only do I get to work for them, they're my friends, and they know how to give great customer service and treat their designers. They're just an all-around fantastic company, and I'm super proud to work with them. Super proud. So the owners are Amy and Adrian Kennedy. Amy is recently married, so her name is now Shin, and she's super fun. I love her, and her daughters, Belle and Lori, also work with her. So if you're wanting to know more about Colorado Craft Company, you can visit the website, of course, coloradocraftcompany.com. And there's a promo code now offered to the summit attendees, not for everybody now, but for the summit attendees, for you guys, DW Summit 20. And that code will get you 20% off your entire purchase at Colorado Craft Company. You can head over there if you like. Just type in stampmesomelove.com/Colorado Craft Company and use that promo code. Go for it. All right.
Hey, Daniel.
Yes.
I don't know how long that code is valid. Do you know?
I don't know exactly, but I can find out real quick, and maybe I'll have an answer before I finish this.
Okay. Sounds
line.
great.
Okay.
Awesome. And then when you find out, then we will update the banner and let everybody know.
Very good. Very good. I texted her real quick, and maybe I'll get a response right away. All right. Now, I've got a stamp set out. It's one of the stamp sets that's been given away many times already during the summit, and it's super fun, and it's just beautiful. It is called, let me make sure I get the exact name of it. I had it up here a minute ago and thought I had the name memorized. It's not Wedding Day, but it is about weddings. So let me pull that card up, or that stamp set up real quick. I usually pull mine out of the packaging and throw the packaging away. Here we go. It's called Happily Ever After. That's what it is. Happily Ever After. And it's got lots of little wedding day images, like at the reception. So let me pull you guys down to my workspace, and you can see it. It's actually a 6x8 stamp set, and I always split my 6x8s in half. I just cut them right down the middle and pop them in my 4x6 folders so that I can keep them all more better organized. But so I split this one in half, but this is what it looks like. It's got the full reception scene here with the bride and groom, two little love mice here. They're in love. They're sitting off on this little tree. There's a little girl mouse right here. She's also separated up here, and all of these little images, many of them are separated so that you can pop them up on the front of your card, or if you want to make a card separately, just focusing on those images, you can do that, which is really fun. So for today's card, I'm taking for inspiration one of the cards on the website at coloradocraftcompany.com. And I'm not sure who the designer was, but it was just fantastic. What they did was stamped out a kind of a very light full scene of the larger stamp with a lighter ink. I used soft granite from Hero Arts here. And then they took a die cut of the couple right here, and it's the same exact size. And they popped it up right there and just colored that in. and colored in maybe a present or two and then some flowers on the side and pop the sentiment in down there. So that's what I'm going to do for this particular card. And it should give me enough time. I should have enough time to be able to do this and maybe one more. So I'm going to grab some of the markers that I want to use for this project. I'm going to get out some RVs markers. These are red violet markers, and you can use whatever markers you like. You're not tied to Copics. I'm a Copic fiend and fan, so I love to use them, but you don't have to, of course. And I'm also going to use some W's, some warm grays, and then a little bit of RV, some RV 17 and RV 19. And just for the suit, the man's suit, the groom's suit, let's add in a little bit of brown here, some E. I have a bunch of E's over here. I did anyway. E79 and there we go, E27. That's better. All right, so these will be our colors for this one little stamp right here, this one little die cut. So what I'm going to do, of course, when we do storybook style
Hey,
color,
Daniel.
yes,
I just want to interrupt because I'm seeing lots of folks saying that the promo code is not working. Do not fear, we'll get it fixed, and we'll make sure that everybody has an opportunity to use it.
okay,
So we'll
Thank
just need to get with Amy or Adrian after the show.
okay. So Adrian is saying that the summit code expires at the end of the live today, so I'm not sure if that's going to work. So maybe you can contact them quickly and see if you could extend that. But I'm not sure if they're watching or not either. Let me pull. We'll get it fixed. No worries, guys. I'm sure that they will take care of business. So here is a W3. I'm just going to add a little bit of this W3 on her dress. She is wearing white. So we will just add a little bit of depth to her right here. Some of her flowers. And then under her sleeve on her dress, near her chest, we're going to add some more of that. And we can darken this up, but I like to start out light and then darken up as we go if we need to. All right. So there's that W3. And now I'm going to take a W5 and just dot in some more warm gray in here. Like that. I hope you guys can see okay. Maybe I can zoom in just a bit. There we go. That's probably better for you. All right. My autofocus is going just a little nuts there, isn't it? Give me just a second while I get that, make that stop. I'm not sure why it's having problems focusing, but it'll take me just a second. There, that should be good. Sorry about that, guys. I just don't want you guys going crazy trying to focus and unfocus like my lens is doing. Okay, so for storybook style coloring, I'm not exactly being precise with my coloring. I'm just dotting in color, and then I can blend things out if I like. And I just add a little more here and there until I'm happy with the result. So you can see that I've just dotted in those grays in there like that. And now I'm going to take some RV, and I'll start with a light RV. This is RV02, like this. And then just dot in on the flowers some color. And it looks like she's got a lot of, what would you call that? Lace, not lace, but some frills on the edge of her dress here. So we're going to make sure that that gets a nice different color there. So RV02 there. Let's go a little darker. We'll go with RV17 just on some of these, maybe a little bit here and there. And I'm just dotting that in. I'm not concerning myself with making sure that those are blended. But I can come back with that RV02 and knock that back just a little bit. So if you're intimidated by coloring, this is really the way to go. It's super fun, easy way to get a card colored in. I'm thinking that autofocus is not working right for some reason. There we go. I'm just going to put that there to keep my camera from going wonky. I've never seen that do that before like that. Okay, so for the base of her dress, I can come in and do some more W's, some W5 just along the very bottom of it, just to make it look like it's curving under in those areas. And I'm just dotting that in. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're just kind of playing a game with the eyes, making the eyes think that there's a little bit of depth going on there. And then come back with our W3 and add just a little bit more over the top of that. And that's all we're going to do for her dress at the moment. Then we can go to the guy and give him some color on his suit. We're going to turn it, we're going to use E27, which is a milk chocolate color. Don't you love the name of that? Love me some chocolate. I think brown and pink go so well together. They look nice. So I'm just going to color in his pant with this E27. Super fast, super easy coloring. The sleeve of his jacket, like that. Then under there. And now we can take our E79 and just dot in some darker areas in here. Like right under there, under his sleeve, under his jacket. Right on the leg there. This leg is going to get completely dark. And then maybe just a little bit on this one as well. And then I'm going to come back with my E27 and just kind of blend that out. Now there's a little stripe there on these tuxedo pants. I don't know if you can see that very well, but we're going to color that in with a very dark black. So just shade that in like that. Let's add a little bit of E79 to the underside of his arm here. And then blend that back with the E79, just a little bit. Okay, now he needs that black stripe on his pants. So let's get I just get a black marker. I have a black marker here I use for the edge of my die cuts. So because I'm not going to do any blending, I'm just going to run that down the length of that stripe right there. So now he's got a tuxedo pant stripe on his suit. Okay, now for their heads, we can make them a little warmer. Instead of grays, we can do some yellow or brown. So we can do E31 and E30. Maybe a white. No, that's a little too bright. So let's not get too warm. Maybe a little bit of let's see, E43. That'll be good. So the E43 is going to be our bottom color here on the mice. It's just a little bit different, more of a chestnut than a gray. And then color their faces and their ears splotchily. I'm not being precise. His little hands, her arm, all right, and then her the rest of their face. We're just gonna, let's try just E30. E30 works well there. Beautiful, beautiful. They're so in love. Now I want to grab a little bit of pink. Let's do an R81 for her cheek here. She's in love. Maybe a little darker. Let's try R43. R43, and he's also in love, so we're gonna color his cheek a little bit. They're blushing. They're so in love. All right, and then for the shoe here on the bottom, I'm gonna do a BV29. BV29. There's not a lot to shade in here, so I'm just gonna color the whole thing one color like that. Just one color. And I'm going to hold this up to the camera a little better for you, and you can see all the detail. Do you see how
so cute?
That line there is not blended. If you wanted to blend it, you can blend that. It's not a big deal if you don't, because that's not the kind of Copic coloring we're doing. So. But if you want to, you can just come in and take a W3, the next color over kind of, and just blend that in. I think it looks good like that. All right. Then we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. I'm just going to pop that up right there with some foam tape. So I already have some cut up over here. That. Pop them up right there. Try to get as perfect as possible right there. Isn't that fun?
That is so cute.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to color in one or two of the presents and maybe some of the flowers just to give a little bit of excitement outside of the couple.
Okay. We've got about 5 to 6 minutes.
Okay, thank you. So this is RV19, and I'm just going to come in with that color there, dot that in, and RV17, which is not much different. Then I'll come in with RV02 and just kind of finish off that little bow there. And an W3 to add some dimension to the side of our present. Right there. So we've got one present off in the background. You can color as much as you like in here, but I'm looking at really just doing a few little flowers here and there. So like I can find a flower here. There's one. And if you can't find any, you can make some. You just dot them in here and there like that. Maybe 5 of them would be nice. Off to the side. And I also like to do a little bit of drawing, so you can just draw around those. Super simple coloring, drawing. There we go. And if I wanted to, I could just stamp this little present out, but I've already got my couple colored in and stamped and popped up. So I'm just going to outline it like that. Super fun. So now we've got a few little items out and about. I'm going to take a Misty and stamp a sentiment on here. Does anyone else use the heck out of their paper liners before you throw them away?
I laminate mine.
Oh, smart. That's smart. Okay, there's a one in here, a sentiment that I wanted to use. It says, congratulations. So I'm just going to stamp that right there. Now for a sentiment, I do like to use a very black ink. So kind of a juicy ink pad. This is VersaFine. And I'm not going to press down. I'm just going to kiss it. I'm off camera there. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Okay. And this is my card, guys.
Nice. Look at that. So
Fun.
cute. Fun. Fun is the word.
So I have a ton of other little die cuts already made up over here. So I could make several of these if I want. Or, well, I probably don't have several weddings at one time. Maybe. But I have other little things I could do, maybe an anniversary or other things that
Yeah,
pop that up in the middle. There's lots of ideas you can do with it. But thank you for
absolutely.
joining.
You are so welcome. Thank you for coming on board. So we've got a giveaway to give, and let me see if I can come back on stage here. If you want to flip the camera so we see your beautiful face, thank you. Okay, so first of all, guys, yes, I see your comments that the code is not working. I have reached out to the folks over at Colorado Craft, and hopefully they will email me before we finish our lives this afternoon. But we'll get it worked out. I'm sure they will make it right. So no worries. But we're going to do a giveaway real quick. So again, forgot the overhead camera to turn on. So we're just going to show them again. This is the charcuterie stamp set. This is the wedding stamp set that actually you did use this, Daniel. Wedding day. Happily ever after. You used the bottom part of that stamp set. And then we have the orchids, and then we've got the new baby little bunny one from Anita Jerem, and then we've got Dad's cooking. The other thing I wanted to remind everybody is that we are working on a Shop the Summit page. So if you go to cardmakersuccesssummit.com/shop the summit, and if Lisa can put that in the chat, I'm going through all of these live streams and pulling out all of the products that we're either giving away or demonstrating, so you guys can have easy access to that. That page is ongoing, so it's not complete yet. So I'm kind of working my way through the live streams as we have done them. Also, we'll be putting a copy, or not a copy, but a a viewer for you to be able to watch the replay on the same page, so that you can watch the replay, then look at the products down below. So if you're interested in picking up any of those. All right, so let's do that giveaway for Colorado Craft. Oh, my alarm's going off. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so the winner for the Colorado Craft stamp bundle goes to Marilyn. Last name starts with a B and ends with an A. And Marilyn, we will be emailing you over the next couple of days to ensure that you're not a bot and that you're an actual human and love all the crafty goodness. We will be getting your email, your physical address, and then we'll be giving that information to Colorado Craft so they can send that out directly to you. Now, Daniel, before I let you go, do you know if Amy or Adrian responded to you?
They have not responded yet, but I did just text me. So again.
Okay. All right. No worries. So again, y'all don't worry about the promo code. We will get it working at some point today. And
it's working for me when I put it in. So.
Well, did I type it right?
DW Summit 20.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll get clarification on when that promo code is going to expire, and we will we'll talk about it again this evening for the wrap-up party if we're able to get that extended. All right.
All right.
All right, you guys. So we are going to end the live stream here with Daniel. I'm going to pop out and then I'm going to pop back in. We're going to be doing our next live stream with Maker Forte. So you guys head over to the schedule page. Let me see if I can find that real quick. There you go. And find the next live stream where Maker Forte is going to be. And then we will be crafting with Alexandra. All right. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Daniel.
Thank you, dear.